Need to go back to school and learn my animals.
Or the zoo. My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook. Sometimes I go picking with my boyfriend, sometimes it's my best friend Sue, and sometimes it's my kids. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun and hopefully just maybe making a profit.
Ready?
I think we're ready.
Sure?
I think so.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well obviously it is not nighttime. There's a little bit more light in here today. It is the middle of the afternoon. We are filming a haul video. We are filming the haul from our flea market. I know you guys like when we talk about everything that we got at the flea market instead of just picking a few of our favorite items out. So we're gonna talk about everything that we got at the flea market, and I'm not really sure what our total spend was because we were both kind of putting out money.
Yeah, I'd say we were at like probably around the $100.
Probably.
Yeah, probably about
around $100. There's no doubt in my mind that we're going to make our money back and then some. With the amount of items that we have and the quality of items that we have once we get into talking about what we got at the flea market. It was an amazing day, and I was only there for about 45 minutes, an hour. I didn't even really get to see everything, so if we would have stayed longer, I'm sure we would have spent a lot more money. But we're gonna go over everything that we got. Obviously, we paid about $100 for everything, and what I think I can get for it on eBay, because we're kind of not really doing Etsy right now because of their new shipping policies. So, I guess, would you like to start, Andrew?
Sure, why not? I'm gonna start with, I call him Grumpy Bill. I like him though. I do, I really do.
He doesn't smile very often, but he is a nice guy.
He's reasonable, he's fair. He doesn't try to gouge you on price. And he knows some of the stuff that he's got. So, I like dealing with him. I can occasionally pick a cool little goodie every now and then. This guy's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, and honestly, I don't normally grab stuff like this just because I'm weird about old stuffed animals, and this one's in good shape. It's clean. There's no real wear spots on it. There's no rips, tears, or anything like that.
String on his head, though.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of string. But other than that, this little guy is in good shape.
He is. Now the thing about the rubber face dolls is the rubber face has a tendency to start rotting, getting dry rot, cracking, looking really bad. So when you find them in good condition, if you can get them for cheap enough, it's a good thing to pick them up.
This one, the face is not dry rotting at all. There's no cracks. There's no.
It's in good condition.
It's in very good condition. So I was really happy to get that.
And a few months ago, I had picked up the Big Bad Wolf. I didn't get it on video. I had paid $12 for that and sold it for $125. So there is value in these critters. Now this is no Big Bad Wolf.
No.
But I do believe it is made by Rushton. I'm almost positive. Rushton and Gund are kind of two big companies that make these rubber-faced creatures. And I'm thinking you're looking at like 25 to 35, maybe up to, you know, around Easter, probably more.
Yeah, tops $40, tops.
Even in that condition.
Yeah.
But some of the really cutesy ones with the cute, like real cutesy faces, like the little, I don't know, this one's kind of just like a funny face, but the real cutesy faces, those ones can sell for a lot of money.
So he was a definite yes when I grabbed him.
Yeah, so that's a huge chunk of our $100.
Vintage rubber toy car. The wheels are rubber. This one is missing a wheel. However, these sedans, people like them. Somebody's gonna want this for a collection. It was cheap enough. I love vintage toys. Gotta grab them when you can. And, you know, they're fun. And if it doesn't sell, I don't mind having it. Little trinket box, made in Japan. It's actually pretty nice. The scene on the front is puppies in a basket of flowers.
I love puppies in baskets.
It is puppies in a basket of flowers.
Probably $8 to $12 for that. It's pretty good.
On the little car. Oh, on the little
I
box.
don't know toys. I can
Yeah,
tell you
on the toy car, I'm guessing around 10. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, cool little trinket box. These, I don't, honestly,
What does that one say? This one has words on it.
Yeah, I know. I was having a hard time making them out, but it's made in Germany. It's got that lusterware look to it.
Just little demi-tasse.
Yeah, just cute little demi-tasse cups.
Yeah.
I like them. There's no damage. They're in good shape. They're all marked.
Yeah.
Nice shelf decor.
Probably 5 to 10 piece.
And Crafts for Cub Scouts, surprise, surprise. But that's not getting sold.
Not really surprising at all.
Really nice little Russian box, painted. I like these. Wood. This is cool. Did you ever decipher the mark on this?
I did not decipher the mark on it. I like it though.
I do too.
I like the painting on it, and I love the gold. The
A lot
gold
of-
is very vibrant.
Yeah, there's a lot
It's
of
not
gold
very
on it.
worn. It's a heavy gold.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they put a lot of work into this piece. This is a quality piece. I like this one. I'm thinking it's Asian though, right?
not sure. It's possible.
I don't know. The mark is very unusual, so.
Yeah, I'll have to do a little bit more research on that. I forgot you even had it until I was putting everything out on the table.
I love snagging Fitz and Floyd pieces. I don't know. I have a thing. I like Fitz and Floyd, and it sells. If you get it, if you can get it reasonable. I'm thinking like 8 to 10 on this little
Yes.
sugar.
Probably about 8 to 10. I don't know, like probably 12 to 15 if it had the little spoon with it.
But yeah, and it's in really good shape too.
It just needs to be cleaned.
It is dirty. Yeah, it needs a wipe down. But other than that, it looks like it was in somebody's kitchen. They were cooking with a lot of grease. But that'll wipe right off, and it'll clean up nice.
A little
Mud Man.
mud man.
Little Asian mud man. These are fun. I don't think there's any two alike. I think each one is unique.
Yeah, there are some alike, but each one depicts a different. I forget. Your dad actually taught me about these.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of them.
And each one depicts a different person, like a different trade. Like a fisherman would be holding a fish, and so this guy, I don't even know what he's holding. He's holding something, but they're all holding different items, and a lot of the times their fingers will be broken off or their hat will be broken. So it was interesting to find this piece. Granted, this one is marked China, just China, so it's a newer piece.
It's one of the later ones, okay. But what's really cool about these is if you look at them, all of his hair and all of his beard is all glaze, and it's laid on there after they've molded and cut his face and created his face.
Yeah, his face is.
It's added on, and it's got that. I want to say it's like a, what was that, Majolica?
It's a Majolica.
Yeah. It's these things are cool.
They are cool.
They're not uber expensive. There are some that are expensive.
Yes, there are some that are valuable.
But these later ones are not as expensive.
They're just fun to pick out.
$5 to $8,
Yeah.
roughly. Let's see.
Close up of that. In case
I don't know.
We're farther away from the camera today because we got complaints that yesterday or the last haul video we were too close. So
Sorry.
just can't win.
These are cute. I don't know. What would you consider this kind of cup? These are Johnson Brothers. There was, what, 3? There's 6 of them. We never passed up little sets of little dishes. I don't know, are these maybe custard
Back then they
dishes?
had like little dishes for everything.
I know.
Oh my God.
Maybe a custard, a dessert dish?
Possibly.
A fruit
But what's
dish?
weird is they don't have anything on the outside.
No.
So I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure.
No, but they were cute.
It's a set.
Yeah, set of 6 of them. So they're marked, like I said, Johnson Brothers, England. I like these. I totally thought this was a giraffe.
It's not a giraffe. Have you ever seen a giraffe try to bend down? Because it's the funniest thing in the whole world. Like, it's sad and funny at the same time because his legs are like this and he's trying to bend down and like touch the ground.
But I'm guessing it's a deer.
It's probably, yeah, probably a deer. Not a giraffe. Giraffes aren't very elegant when they bend down.
Yeah, that's definitely, I need to go back to school and learn my animals.
Or the zoo. I'll take you to the zoo. Me and the kids sometime. Oh wait, weren't we just there like a couple weeks ago?
Can we get cotton candy?
Feeding the giraffes?
Yeah. But I didn't get any cotton candy.
I will get you some cotton candy. Like one of those little backpacks with a leash on it too. Yeah, okay. I didn't think you'd be that excited about that. Okay. This is actually pretty cool. And I think these are made in India or where these are made.
A lot of those they're made all over. I've seen them made in Africa, India.
Yeah.
You know, some of the Polynesian islands, they make animal figurines.
I like this one though. I like the lines of this one.
I do too. It's definitely, everything is just kind of straight.
The lines of that one are fun.
This was cool.
I like it. It's a shame it has oxidation on it.
It does, but you know what? It's got the little brass. It's got Pyrex glass inside.
I love those mid-century mines.
And I love the handle on this little finial on top of that.
I think they're good just for decoration.
And the handle is really neat. It's like a wire handle. Wire wrap handle. It's really cool. That's a cool one. I like that. And new old stock. Little toy soldiers. Gotta grab them. These are 1988. They've got Russia, Japan, Great Britain, and Germany, but the German flag is the traditional modern German flag, so they won't offend anyone, which is good. Yeah, it's the 80s, so new old stock and new old stock Plasticville for train layout, and my patriotic Eagle drum lamp, just because I'm a nerd and I'm okay with it. I own it. That's it for me.
That's it for you. All right, let's talk about everything that I got. This is exciting because some of these items, I'm not really sure how much they will go for. I bought a lot of these things based on the fact that I just liked them. And so I'm kind of excited to find out how much they're gonna go for. But I'll kind of give you an idea of what I think they're gonna go for, and then we can all watch them on eBay together and see what they go for.
I really like this one.
I know, I really like that one too.
I really like the colors, and
We're not talking about that one yet.
Just talk about it. It's easy.
See, I've never seen this. I've never seen one like this before. This is one of those that
The faces, yeah, the style is different. I've never seen like the spaghetti poodles. You can pick out spaghetti poodles. Spaghetti poodles.
I am a huge fan of spaghetti critters. I used to collect them. I have a lot of them. I decided I need to maybe start getting rid of some of them. But when I saw them at the flea market, I was all over them because they had this whole table of stuff that they obviously had from like a clean out Ebony antique shop, and they were selling this stuff for flea market prices. So they had a lot of figurines, and granted we were a little bit late to the party, but they still had a lot of spaghetti poodles and stuff. One of the items was this, which is not a spaghetti poodle, but it is a poodle. It is made in Japan, and it's just a little trinket dish. It has the original sticker.
I just really like the colors though, like just the color combination.
I think you like it because it's like flow blue. And it kind of resembles that. It's not, but that's kind of what it looks like.
I know it does.
And this piece, they have it marked for $8. Poodle holding ashtray. Oh, I guess it's an ashtray.
Could be.
I don't really see. I would think it's more of a trinket dish, but they have it marked as an ashtray.
It doesn't look like it's ever been used as an ashtray because there's no yellowing, no stains.
No, I would think you would just throw your earrings or whatever in there. I wouldn't really use it. I guess you could, but I wouldn't use it as an ashtray. Of course, I don't smoke, so that's probably why. For this piece, I would probably expect to get 15 to 20.
That's exactly what I had in my mind.
Because it's a unique piece. It's not one I've seen before.
No.
And I really like the glazing on it, and like Andrew said, the colors. The colors are nice.
Yeah, they pop.
This guy right here is a spaghetti poodle. This is not your traditional spaghetti poodle. I believe this one may be Italy and not Japan. There is a difference in the way they do the spaghetti.
Yeah.
The Japan spaghetti is more like real thin, like almost angel
Fine,
hair pasta.
Yeah, it's very fine.
And the Italian spaghetti is like these big wormy noodles. So
this is more like raviolis.
No, it's not like raviolis.
It's like raviolis. They put okay. So
No.
these little guys get spaghetti. Those guys get the Italians. They get the ravioli.
No, ravioli
Yeah.
are like little medallions. It doesn't have anything to do with. You know, we're not having this conversation right now.
Okay, they kind of look okay. Maybe
So
maybe they're
this guy right
gnocchis.
here would probably sell between $20 and $25. He's a little bit higher quality than your regular Japanese spaghetti poodles. Now, if you do come across the spaghetti poodles that are the bride and groom, buy them. They're worth a couple $100s. I am constantly on the hunt for the bride and groom spaghetti poodles. They're worth a lot of money. I have not found them yet, but I am constantly.
And I do have that in the back of my mind. And see, this is the thing that guys don't realize that don't want to go out with their wives or girlfriends and go shopping for this stuff. You guys could make so much money. It's so silly that you don't want to do it. Like, seriously. And it's a lot easier than killing yourself in a warehouse or in a sweatshop all day. So much more fun. I get to play with spaghetti poodles.
Yay, spaghetti poodle. Now this little guy is an actual spaghetti poodle. He's got like a little spaghetti fuzz on his head. You guys can't see him from that far away, but
He's cute.
he is kind of cute. Yeah, he's actually has a $3 price tag on him. I would probably expect to get anywhere from $3 to $5 for this little itty bitty guy. Same goes for this little guy, except this one has a tag on it, Bone China, Japan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this one's not a spaghetti though. This doesn't have any spaghetti on it. This one is actually nicer than this one, but they're the same size. Just two little guys. Lots of doggy figurines you can sell. I loaded up.
You know what I noticed?
Huh?
Less trains during the day.
I know, let's keep going so we don't have to stop the video for a train. Let's not jinx it. Here I've got a little lamb, not a dog. A snowball lamb figurine. That's the texture on this guy. For this, another figurine, probably we're talking, I don't know, $8 to $12 for this guy.
What is that on there? Like ground up polished glass?
I think so. I believe it is.
It's pretty cool.
He's very cute though. I like him. So that's all of the doggy figurines. I believe I paid $9 for all of those figurines. I can tell you that. Because I paid $9 at that specific booth. So this right here that Andrew is playing with is another fairy lamp. We sold a fairy lamp recently. It was a blue one. It was the Stars and Bars by Indiana Glass Company. This one is Hearts by Fenton. It is amber. It is not one of the most desirable colors. Amber is just kind of your run-of-the-mill amber. It's not one of the most exciting colors of glass.
But the pattern is
It's the pattern. The pattern is nice, and it's a fairy lamp. And fairy lamp, you know, there are collectors of fairy lamps, and that's why these have a tendency to do pretty well. Personally, if I was to collect fairy lamps, I would probably be collecting the owls. You guys know me, I love the owls. This piece right here would sell probably between $20 and $25, even being amber. So we did okay with this. I think we paid $2.
Yeah, I know. I was just sitting here scrutinizing it, making sure there was
no cracks. I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to say, "There's a crack," and I would have been like, "Oh, yeah."
Nope. It's 100%. It is 100%. It's got my
100%.
sticker of approval.
So another booth we went to right before the end of the day. I'm gonna grab these. We were just about to leave. I stopped at a booth. First of all, I saw a McDonald's play school set. And I made the mistake of saying out loud while I was one aisle over, "Andrew, look at the play school set." And I saw this woman look at me and then looked down at the Play School set, and immediately she
Grabbed it, yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta be more careful about what I say out loud. Like, I don't even think about it, but I was like, oh. I mean, I didn't really care that much. I was just like, oh, whatever, we've got enough stuff. It's not a big deal. But
You did pretty good at that booth.
we did. At that one, I got all of these vintage Halloween masks for $3. It was an entire box. He said he wanted $3 for the box. I said, okay, sure. So I got all of these masks for $3. I would expect to get at least $5 a piece for them. Unfortunately, none of them are marked who made them, and there were a couple companies making them. They made them from the, I want to say 1960s all the way up to the 1980s. I have no way of dating them. I can't tell you who made them. I mean, I know there was, Ben Cooper was one of the most popular ones making them. What's the other company? Something Ville. I can't remember. But there was a couple companies making them. I cannot say this is who made this one, this is who made this one. But even without being able to say who made them, which would make searching for them for a collector so much easier, I could say I could at least expect $5 a piece.
Well, this is Dennis the Menace.
Yes, that was the one I was able to say that, and obviously this is like a devil.
Yeah.
This one unfortunately has some tearing. We're about to get turned off. I'm gonna restart, you guys. Give me 1 sec.
Dennis has dingly ears.
All right, well, the reason I always do that is because my camera restarts at 22 minutes. It kicks it off and makes me restart. So that's why I always restart you guys at 22 minutes. But 22 minutes means you have to pick up the kids in about 5, so I'm gonna blow right through the rest of this stuff. They are at my parents' at the pool, staying cool, and we are filming haul videos before Andrew has to leave.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's why we're doing a haul video in the afternoon.
That's why we're doing it in the middle of the day.
I have to leave tonight.
It's 90-something degrees, and I'd so much rather be in the pool with the kids. Okay, this right here is a sugar bowl.
Is it really?
It is. It is made by, what is it? Midwinter Stonehenge. I don't know how to say that word. Like the stones in the circle.
Yeah, Stonehenge.
Yeah, Midwinter Stonehenge. And it would have been a set. Unfortunately, this is the only one I saw in the box. I did not see the creamer, but I mean, we don't even use a creamer. We only use a sugar bowl, so I don't think it's really end of the world. This would probably sell between $8 and $12 by itself. It is the spring something pattern. I can't think of it. Spring flowers, probably. Spring flowers, we're gonna call it that. But I liked it. I liked the shape of it, so it grabs it. And it has no chips or cracks, and it was being bumped around in a box. The rest of the stuff I'm talking about now was in the $30 box. So.
Yes.
I also got this duck. It is carved mahogany. It says so on the bottom. I wouldn't be able to tell you otherwise because I'm not very good at saying, oh, well, this is oak. I don't know. It says it is Medford Mahogany Creations, genuine Barbados mahogany. So a vase made by this company, sold for $12. For the duck, I would probably expect $18 to $22 for a carved duck. So
It's
already,
actually a really nice looking piece.
it is. It's really nice. Can you just to think that these were like rattling around in those boxes where we were grabbing them out of is just insane. We've got Hobo Dog, who I am in love with, and I think of all the pieces I picked, including the spaghetti dogs, this is the one I'm gonna have the hardest time letting go. Because he's like so endearing with his sad face and his hobo hat. I mean, look at his hat though. It's like, he has no marks on him, he has no stickers. Let's stop it. I can't do it. I think he would probably also sell, I don't know, probably between $25 and $30 because he's just that sad with his hat and his sad face. I don't want to talk about it.
Here, why don't we just set him right here?
No, I don't want him to stare at me. Stare at them. We picked up another ceramic project from the 70s, similar to our witch that we got recently. This one is not a lamp light like the other one. The other one you stuck a light in and the pumpkin lit up and whatnot. This is just a painted ghost.
Unlightable.
What is this? A ghost? I don't know.
There's no holes.
No, it's 1978. For this, I would probably expect $18 to $20. that, but it's fun vintage Halloween decor. We're getting into the Halloween stuff now.
Yeah.
That Spirit Halloween sign is up, like opening soon,
well,
and I'm like, it's
Halloween
still
is
summer.
I think Halloween is the most popular holiday.
I love Halloween. Okay, I've got to hurry up and get through this. I picked up this Scotty, made in Japan. They often come with these little guys connected to them. This little guy is missing a leg. So really, I only bought it for the big Scotty because he is undamaged. But I'm gonna throw in the little like half like missing leg doggy. Oh, you know what? His other leg is kind of broken. You know, I'm gonna just together them. But really, I'm selling it for the larger dog.
Yeah.
Because he's not damaged and he is very charming. So for this, I would expect to get this one probably $5 to $10 for the Scotty.
I was thinking about $8.
Yeah, probably more if he had his little puppies with him that weren't damaged. But we've got rabbit here, another carved piece. We did a lot with the carved pieces. This one probably, I want to say 15 to 20. This one is made in the Philippines, so this is Philippines carved. I'll set this over here. We've got this actually mid-century modern vase. I love the shape of this. This wasn't from the $30. This was from something else. I think we paid $2 or $3 for this. This piece would probably sell, I want to say for 18 to 22. There's no chips or cracks. We did really good as far as finding stuff without chips or cracks.
Yeah.
Normally at the flea market, it's like, I got this, but it has a chip or a crack.
Yeah.
Now these are clearly school projects, probably art class projects, but I love them. And I think they would look really cool in a modern apartment. I love them. I don't know, or maybe like a beach house or something. They have the kids' names still on the back with their home room, I'm assuming. I would expect to get probably 20 bucks a piece for these.
They are cool.
They're really neat. Very neat. I wish there was more of them there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind hanging those up in my own house.
Yeah, if somebody had like a shore house down the shore and they were doing the seashore theme, this
those
stuff
are
is
so cool.
perfect
or like
for
a
that.
bathroom with this.
Yep, absolutely.
I just adore those. I wish we could have gotten all of the class, the entire class's fishes. I got these. It's a little boy and girl with kites. On the back it says Steinway Art Gallery, Long Island City, New York. And the phone number, AS46447. It's like an old style phone number.
It's like 70s, 80s.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know if you would consider these cruel, probably.
I think so.
But they were cute. Now the fabric itself has some discoloration on it, but that's going to be noted in the listing. I don't know if they could be taken apart and cleaned, but I thought they were cute.
Yeah.
I think everything's cute. That's like my word of the year. It's cute. If it was cute, I bought it.
Am I cute?
Absolutely. Now, ever since the sweetgrass basket, pine needle basket, ever since the basket that I got out of the bins, I've been taking a closer look at baskets. I got these baskets. I don't know if they're anything special. You guys could tell me in the comments. They might just be, you know, African touristy baskets, but they're stackable, which I liked about them. So I figured if they're nothing special, I may just keep them and use them, because if it's in a box, it's not hoarding. I forgot to say how much I think I could get for these. For these, I would probably expect to get, I don't know, 15 bucks a piece for those. For these, if they turn out to be nothing special, probably 15 for the big one and I don't know, 12 for the little one. This basket, now I've seen these before, I think with the sticker that says made in China, but I felt bad buying the two big baskets and leaving the little one behind. So.
And you know what, the little one's nice.
And actually, I think the little one would fit into the small basket, maybe. No, it doesn't. So I grabbed the little basket too. It's a lot more finer weave. It's a different material.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the smaller basket as well.
Those have some age to it, though.
It does. I liked it. This came with the masks. It was in the $3 mask box, so it was kind of a freebie. But it's just a little canister with utensils on it. So, I don't know. I guess I could sell that for starting bid $2. Now this is the first item I picked up at the flea market. I believe I paid $2 for it. Andrew and I were debating what the birds were on it. I believe they are fancy pigeons. Shawnee Pottery has a vase with doves on it that is very similar with the fan-tailed doves.
That could be a fan-tailed dove.
And it has the doves on the bottom, but this is different. These are in flight, and I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure who makes this. The bottom is glazed, and actually the bottom is painted. That's not glazed, that's painted over, isn't it? Somebody painted the bottom brown. Yeah. That's strange that they would do that. The bottom is not glazed, the bottom is painted brown.
Interesting.
Somebody painted it brown. That's very strange. But anyway, I'm not sure who makes this, but I liked it because of the birds on it.
Yeah, it is. I like the color.
The variation of the color, how it goes from dark brown to a lighter brown. So, wow, I just talked really fast to get through all of that stuff. And I think I talked about everything.
The tin?
I talked about the tin. It was a freebie with my masks.
Yeah. And it's really cool. I like the kitchen.
He was all about it. He's like, this is so cool. And I'm like,
yeah. Look at the vintage look to it. I mean, come on. That screams, put me in your kitchen.
I was so excited about the masks.
Forget
we're getting a train. All right, so we're gonna end this video. We're gonna let them hear the train. But we're gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. Obviously, we're gonna make our money back. We got so many amazing things at the flea market. But we will catch you guys next time. Later.
Bye.
Bye. Here we go. That one actually wasn't that loud. That's kind of a letdown.
That was the sissy one.
That was the sissy train. Oh, you guys, that was the sissy train. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you've spotted something that you just can't live without, don't worry. I've put a link to our Etsy store down in the description.